In 1742, workers repairing a market cross in a quiet English town struck something unexpected beneath the stone, a sealed shaft. They lowered a candle and found walls covered in carvings, hundreds of figures, symbols nobody could explain. A chamber the entire town had been walking over for centuries without knowing it was there. Nobody knows who built it. Nobody knows when. Nobody can agree on why. And that cave is not even the strangest thing hiding beneath Britain. There are thousands of unexplained subterranean structures lurking beneath the feet of ordinary citizens. Tunnels that shouldn't exist. Ancient engineering marvels that defy our modern understanding of the historical timeline. Engineering that looks impossible. Royston Cave remains a paradox. Some say it was a secret Templar hideout. Others, a prehistoric site repurposed by monks. The carvings suggest a holy purpose, yet the bell-shaped design is uniquely alien to the era. No records of its construction exist. Then there is Gilmerton Cove. Beneath a regular street in Edinburgh lies rooms hand-carved directly into the bedrock. Everything, the tables, the benches, the walls, is one solid piece of stone. It took immense labor and precision for an unknown purpose. In Margate, 1835, another accidental discovery. The Shell Grotto. 4.6 million shells in haunting, unexplained patterns. Gods, stars, and symbols that have no origin in British history. Strangest of all, there is no soot on the ceilings from torches. The Hellfire Caves are even more disturbing. A labyrinth of chalk tunnels commissioned by Sir Francis Dashwood for secret rituals. In Liverpool, the Williamson tunnels defy all logic. Joseph Williamson spent 20 years digging arches that support nothing. Nottingham is built on a labyrinth. Over 800 caves carved into the soft sandstone, hiding tanneries and slums. Beneath Edinburgh's South Bridge lies a dark secret, 120 vaults that became the city's most dangerous slums. Hidden from the sun, families lived in these windowless pits alongside criminals and body snatchers for over 30 years. Burke and Hare were rumored to have used these vaults to hide their grisly inventory before selling it to the medical school. Chislehurst Caves stretch for 22 miles. Legend says they were dug by Druids and Romans alike for ritualistic purposes. Deep inside, an altar-like structure suggests a ritualistic origin. During the Blitz, 15,000 people called this darkness home. Beneath London, rivers still flow. The Fleet, the Tyburn, rivers swallowed by the city and encased in magnificent masonry. People walk over these phantom streams every day, unaware of the powerful forces coursing just feet below their feet. But not everything underground is ancient. Hidden 60 feet down is London's mail rail, 6 miles of secret postal tunnels. Operating in total silence for 75 years, these tunnels were the city's hidden pulse, moving millions of letters away from the sky. During World War II, 8 deep-level shelters were built beneath London, capable of housing 8,000 people each. Some are now used for hydroponic farms. Others remain as silent monuments to the fear that once ruled the surface. Deep beneath Whitehall lies Pindar, a nuclear bunker designed to protect the government. It's full-scale, highly classified. It is the ultimate seat of power in a crisis, a subterranean city that can operate independently for months on end. In the Cotswolds, the Box Freestone mines contain over 60 miles of tunnels. A massive quarry turned secret military city. During the war, it became the world's largest underground ammunition depot, protected by 100 feet of solid rock. Nearby is Burlington, a Cold War city for 4,000 officials. It had its own hospital, radio station, and even a lake. It was never used. Today it sits as a perfectly preserved ghost town, waiting for a war that, thankfully, never arrived. Dover Castle's secret tunnels were the nerve center for the Dunkirk evacuation. But the tunnels go much deeper than 1940. Hidden beneath the modern bunkers are medieval siege tunnels, carved out during the Great Siege of 1216, War in the Dark. At Porthcurno, secret tunnels house the vital communication links of the British Empire, the internet of its day, buried in stone. Some tunnels aren't man-made. Cheddar Gorge contains caves that have held human secrets for over 9,000 years. It was here that Cheddar Man was found, Britain's oldest complete skeleton, a reminder that we have always sought refuge in the deep. At Wookey Hole, legend tells of a witch turned to stone. The caves here feel alive with the folklore of a forgotten age. The mines at Alderley Edge are among the oldest in Britain. Bronze Age workers carved these depths with primitive stone tools. Deep beneath Kidderminster lies the Drakelow Tunnels. Originally a shadow factory for aero engines, it hides 3.5 miles of secrets. In the Cold War, it was converted into a regional government headquarters, designed to withstand a nuclear strike on the surface. At Kelvedon Hatch, a massive nuclear bunker was disguised as an ordinary bungalow. It goes 3 stories deep into the Essex soil. It could house 600 people. Life here would have been a clinical struggle for survival in the total darkness of the earth. The Jersey War tunnels are a grim reminder of the Nazi occupation. Built by forced labor, they were meant to resist any Allied siege. Known as HA8, it was converted into an underground hospital. The damp, oppressive atmosphere still hangs heavy in these halls. In Newcastle, the Victoria Tunnel was a wagonway built to move coal beneath the city, an engineering marvel of the 1800s. Stockport's air raid shelters were the largest purpose-built civilian network in the country, a literal city beneath the town center. They were designed to provide safety and light to thousands during the height of the Blitz, a subterranean sanctuary in the rock. The Thames Tunnel, completed in 1843, was the first ever tunnel built under a navigable river. Mark Brunel's impossible dream. It was called the 8th wonder of the world, an engineering feat that nearly broke the men who built it, a triumph of the deep. Even the sewers of Brighton were built with a cathedral-like grandeur, miles of magnificent Victorian brickwork hidden beneath the pier. The precision is staggering, every brick laid by hand in the dark, creating a network that has survived over 150 years. Stockport's air raid shelters were the largest purpose-built civilian network in the country, a literal city beneath the town center. For many, these tunnels were their first experience of Britain, a cold industrial welcome beneath the streets of a rebuilding nation. Deep in the Wiltshire Hills, the Corsham Computer Center was once the most secret data hub in the world, Cold War digital fortress. It was the nerve center for Britain's early digital communications, buried deep to survive a nuclear winter. Secrecy in the circuits. Recent massive tunneling projects like Crossrail have uncovered even more secrets. Plague pits, Roman ruins, and out-of-place artifacts. Every time we dig, we find that the history of Britain is far deeper and more complex than we ever imagined. The timeline is shifting. Ancient engineering that defies our timeline. Tools that shouldn't exist used to create geometry that shouldn't be possible. Truth. Final. The artifacts found in these subterranean layers challenge everything. Objects found in coal seams that predate human history. Artifacts. Objects in strata millions of years old. Science calls them out of place. They call them impossible. We call them the evidence hammer. The cognitive dissonance among top experts is growing. When the evidence contradicts the narrative, they choose silence over truth. Silence. Theorists suggest these tunnels follow ancient ley lines, invisible paths of energy that crisscross our entire landscape. Secret. Energy. Is it possible that Britain's tunnels are part of a global, ancient, subterranean network? The parallels are disturbing. Network. Global. There is a fear of the unknown. A secret history that doesn't fit the narrative. Knowledge that is being guarded. Forbidden. Guarded. You could be standing over a secret right now. Accidental discoveries are waiting under every single street in Britain. Mundane. Street. The truth about what lies beneath Britain should bother you. It suggests a civilization far more mysterious than we know. Disturbing. Truth. I am taking you deeper into the dark, exploring the secrets the world chose to forget. This is Eyes of Earth. Secret. Earth. The echoes of the past are calling from the deep. Every tunnel, every chamber is a piece of a puzzle we are only just beginning to solve. Because the greatest mystery isn't just who built these tunnels, but what they were hiding from, or what they were trying to find. The question remains, what else is still hiding down there, waiting to be found by the next accidental strike of a worker's tool? Is our modern world truly the pinnacle of progress, or are we simply living on the surface of a history we can't comprehend? Some secrets are buried for a reason. But for the curious, the darkness is not a barrier. It is an invitation. Beware the deep. You are watching Eyes of Earth, facts that still feel ahead of their time, uncovering the secrets of our hidden world. Follow us for more facts that still feel ahead of their time. The secrets beneath our feet are just the beginning. Stay curious, stay watchful.